Why do you have to do this to me? You're the worst kind of woman. Why do you have to keep getting in the way of my happiness? Why can't you just let me be happy with Dan?
What? What are you talking about?
I paid you all the money that I owed you. Even though you came out of nowhere with the lawsuit after I slept with Dan, we reached a settlement and I paid the entire amount. $20,000 is a lot of money, you know. He just told me that he wants to break up with me. Why has he changed all of a sudden? Why do I have to break up with Dan even after I paid all of that money?
Did my husband not explain everything to you? After a long discussion, we decided that we are not going to get a divorce.
That's not what I was expecting to happen. It's unfair that you made me pay all that money. I only paid the money because I thought you guys would get divorced. Hurry up and break up with him right this moment. Do you know how much time and effort it took me to scrape together all that money?
I sued you for attempting to break up our marriage. Just because I made you pay me, it doesn't mean that I have to divorce my husband. Would you please just leave me alone now? I've really had enough of you.
Shut the hell up! I'm demanding that you divorce Dan right now. He's all that I have left. Also, he told me that I was the only one that he really loved from the bottom of his heart.
I'm so surprised that you can believe what he says so easily. He's just a lying cheater. You know what he told me? He said it was just a casual fling and that you don't mean anything to him.
That can't be true. I don't believe you. I know that he only loves me. So hurry up and get the divorce. I only decided to pay the settlement fee because I thought that I would be able to get married to him. Please, I'm begging you.
Why don't you go and find a man that doesn't have a wife? That's all I have left to say to you.
I can't believe what you are doing to me.
Anyway, I've got to get going now. I don't ever want to see your face again. Dan, I just received the settlement fee from that woman. She somehow managed to get $20,000 to pay me. I'm actually surprised this went so smoothly. I see. That was pretty quick. I'm so glad that the payment went so smoothly. Great job, by the way. Who do you think you are talking to like that? You cheating piece of trash. I just received a bunch of texts from that woman, by the way. She kept on pestering me to get a divorce with you. Did you not explain the situation to her at all? I thought I told you to tell her that you don't have any feelings for her whatsoever. Tell her that it was just a casual thing and it meant nothing. What? How could I say something so mean to her? Why are you acting so kind towards her? I think it would be for her sake as well if you just told her the truth. You're sending her the wrong message right now. I heard that you told her she was the only one that you love. Wait, why do you know that I said that? I didn't actually mean it. Mia told me when she was texting me earlier. I really can't believe what a terrible person you are. You can't please everyone, you know. Hurry up and go end things with her. You know that I would have got divorced with you if we didn't have any children. Do you really understand the position that you are in right now? Of course I understand. I know that I did such a horrific thing as a husband and as the father of our child. I promise that I will never, ever cheat on you again. I'll make sure to do my best from now on so that I can make up for what I did. Thank you so much for deciding not to get divorced with me. I know that it must have been a very difficult decision for you. If you're really that sorry, then please prove it with your actions. You should be siding with your wife and your child in this situation. Stop being so kind to the woman that you cheated on me with. Yes, I agree with you completely. You guys are all that I have left. I'll really do my best to make up for what I did to both of you. I really mean it this time. Would you please explain to me what is going on? Dan, I thought you told me that you will do your best to make up for what you did to us. Yes, I did say that. What's the matter? I've been behaving well ever since that day. I don't think I've done anything wrong to upset you or anything. I've been coming home as soon as I'm done with work these days. I've also been doing lots of the housework and spending lots of time with our child.
Then why the hell did you bring along that cheating woman to our house today? When I came home, you and that woman were hanging out in the living room together. On top of that, you let her play around with our child. Hurry up and explain to me what is happening.
Well, it was kind of your fault that you kicked us both out before we could explain it all to you. Could you please just let us back inside the house now? Let us explain to you directly.
I never want to see that woman again. I am not opening the door until she is gone. Now explain to me what is going on. You told me that you would do your best to make it up to me. I thought you were trying to win back my trust. How does that end up in you inviting that woman over to our house?
Well, it's because this can't really be helped. I spent lots of time thinking over this, and this was the only answer that I could think of. I just couldn't let her suffer by herself. It was all pretty tough for her as well.
What are you talking about? Are you really serious?
Mia called me this morning. She was breaking down crying because she had nowhere to go and nobody to help her. She was in trouble because of what I did, so I kind of felt responsible, you know? I couldn't just ignore her completely. That would just be too cruel.
That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I don't care if she has nowhere to go or nobody to help her. I'm surprised she had the guts to even contact you. She deserves all the struggles. You do know what she did to me, right?
Stop insulting her like that. She really feels sorry for what she did, and she regrets her actions very much. Do you know how hard it was for her to get all the money for that settlement? She paid you $20,000. That alone shows how sorry she is for what happened. She barely has any savings left now because of that. She's about to lose her apartment.
Who cares?
She doesn't have enough to pay for her rent because of the money that she had to pay you. Her workplace found out about her cheating and fired her immediately. On top of all this, she lost both of her parents when she was younger. She doesn't have anyone left. That's why she contacted me to help her out.
So that makes it okay for you two to start contacting each other again? You decided that it's fine to invite her into our house while I was out working? Stop acting like you're being a hero and helping someone out.
Come on, don't get so angry about this. Nothing romantic happened between us after she came over. She told me that she hasn't eaten properly in the past few days. I cooked her a quick meal with what we had left over in the fridge. That's pretty much all that happened.
The things that were in the fridge were not leftovers. They were things that I had made as preparation for our dinner today.
What? I didn't know that.
I woke up early so that I could get dinner prepped before going to work today. I was planning to make something nice today. You let that cheating woman eat all of that?
Well, you know, I didn't know about it.
I really can't deal with any of this anymore. Who cares if she has no money or no place to live? She deserves it. It's not my problem whatsoever, and it shouldn't be your problem either.
Well, you know I'm kind of the one to blame for what is happening to her. I'm begging you. I won't ask for a favor from you ever again. Please would you let Mia live with us for a while till she sorts her life out?
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry that I invited her over without getting your permission. I'm also sorry that I let her eat the dinner that you had prepared for us. But I just thought of something that would be great for all of us involved. If all of us can forgive each other, then I think that we can all live happily together in this house.
Please just hold on a minute. I'm getting a massive headache from just reading what you just sent me. What the hell do you mean by all this?
Well, I don't think you know, but Mia worked as a babysitter before. She is very good with children, and I think that she could help us out.
What do you mean?
Well, you know that we're both really busy with work, and you've been telling me how exhausted you've been recently. It must be so difficult having to do the housework and having to care for our child while working full-time. If Mia can stay with us, she can help you out with all of that. She's even telling me that she doesn't need to be paid for her services as long as she can live here. She can look after our child while we go to work.
Stop with your stupid ideas.
I am never going to let a woman like that look after my child. I did tell you that I was exhausted recently, but it's not because of the housework or my job. It's because you cheated on me with some random woman. I don't need the help of a woman like that. I want her out of my life right this instant. All I need you to do is be faithful to me and be a good father to our child. But I'm not a fast learner at all. I've tried to help you out with the housework the past few weeks, but I can't seem to learn how to do anything. I really think it would be the best for both of us if we just get Mia to help. Not a chance. I don't want that woman in our house ever again. Hurry up and go get rid of her right this moment. That's just too cruel. I can't do something like that to her. Please, I'm really begging you, Sarah. Could you please think about it? I think you would see the benefits once you've calmed down a bit. You're not thinking straight right now. What did you just say to me? I know that I did cheat on you with her. But she's actually a great person. She paid you the money without any complaints, right? I think she really does regret what she did to you. So let's both put what happened in the past behind us and give her a second chance. Did you really just say that to me? Dan, you can't be serious, right? What you're suggesting is completely ludicrous. Of course I'm serious. She apologized to you and paid you the settlement fees. I've also been faithful to you the past few weeks and said sorry to you so many times. I think it's about time you forgive both of us. Try to calm down and think of the benefits of having her around. We basically get a babysitter and a house cleaner for free. Mia gets a place to stay and people that she can talk to. Let's all live happily together. You must be joking. I just can't deal with you or your stupid ideas anymore. Why are you being so stubborn? Mia doesn't have any savings because of the money that you demanded from her. It's our responsibility to help her out now. That's it. I'm kicking you out of the house right now. What? What did you just say? If you really want Mia to live in this house, then fine. I'll make sure that cheating woman has a place to stay here on one condition. I want you out of this house. Why are you telling me to leave our house? It doesn't make any sense. I want to get a divorce. I can't deal with you anymore. What? You want me to get a divorce now? Calm down a little bit. You're just getting emotional. No, I am not. I want a divorce right now. I can't stay married to you after the conversation that we just had. The only reason I didn't get a divorce in the first place was for the sake of our child. But I think it's going to be much worse for our child in the long run to have an idiot of a father like you. Please, just hold on a moment. I don't want to get divorced and definitely don't want to leave our child. But I also can't just ditch Mia with all she is going through right now. So I'm begging you to think about my suggestion. Stop being so selfish and let's all live together. I'm sure that the four of us will get along well after a while. Are you really listening to what I said? I'm not telling you to ditch Mia at all. I'm telling you that I'll allow Mia to live here for free on one condition. That condition is for you to get out of this house right now. What? You're serious about this? From now, there will only be 3 people living in this house. Me, my child, and Mia, who is going to be doing all the housework and babysitting while I'm working. You are going to get out of this house and stop hurting all of us with your stupidity. I'm going to ask you to send us money every month to pay for the cost of raising Angela and living expenses for Mia. I guess this would make all of us involved very happy. Wait, I don't understand. I'm going to be the only one that gets kicked out? Yes, that would be the case. I thought it through, and getting a house cleaner and babysitter for free would be fantastic for me. She doesn't need to be paid as long as she can live here, right? I'm not sure I can completely trust her yet, but if it's all free, then I may as well give it a try. What? Wait, where am I supposed to go then? Would you be able to tell Mia about this then? I want her to start on the housework as soon as possible. I've been really busy recently, so I haven't cleaned the house in such a long time. Wait, everything's moving too fast. Let's talk this all out before getting too hasty. You're not serious about getting the divorce, right? All of it is just a joke, right? What would be the point of just kicking me out of the house? It doesn't make any sense to me. Of course it's all true. Did you really think that I would joke about getting a divorce? What? So you really mean to go through with this? Why are you acting all surprised? You were the one that said you feel sorry for Mia and can't leave her by herself, right? All I did was give you guys a way to help her out on one condition. The condition is that we get divorced and you leave the house. Then Mia will have a place to live for free while she sorts out her life. Hold on. I don't agree with any of this. None of it makes any sense if I'm being forced out of the house. The only thing that doesn't make sense is you bringing the woman that you cheated on me with into our house. I'll gather up all of your belongings and leave them in front of the house. Come and collect it later, and don't ever come back here.
Hey, Sarah! I went to get the papers to fill in for the divorce like you told me to. I managed to get Dan to fill in the paper and sign it. Would you be able to let me inside the house now?
That was quick. You're doing a great job so far. Sorry I'm not home right now. Would you be able to put the documents in the mailbox for me? I'll make sure to check them when I get home.
Sure, I will do that right away. Once you've checked the documents, you'll let me inside the house, right? I really have nowhere to go right now and need a place to stay. I know that we had some troubles in the past, but you really are the only person that I can depend on right now.
Yeah, that's completely fine by me. It's just that my husband still hasn't given me permission yet to let you inside the house. He said he wants to help you out, but doesn't want to get divorced either. He's sending me messages right this moment, actually. He says to not hand in the divorce papers yet and to think it all through again.
What? He hasn't agreed for the divorce yet? I really have nowhere to go. He said that he would be happy to sign the divorce papers to help me out.
I guess he really can't be trusted. He's just telling you that so you don't get upset.
I'm begging you, Sarah. Please let me live in your house. I have no feelings towards Dan at all now. I realized I could never be happy with somebody as selfish as him. He won't even get divorced to help me. Would you please allow me to be the cleaner and babysitter of this house? If you let me live here, I will do anything that I can to please you. I will never betray you ever again.
Oh, really? That's great to hear.
Yes, I would be grateful to be of help to you. Also, I will try to find a man to marry while living here, so I won't be here forever. We can decide on a length of contract if you would like. How about 1 year? I'll make sure to sort out my life within the contract time. I'll find a job and a man. So would you please let me live here just for a year? I am so grateful for the opportunity to get a free place to live without having to pay any living expenses.
I think that we may have underestimated Dan. It seems like he really doesn't want to get divorced.
I'm begging you. Please get divorced with him so that I have a place to live. I'll do anything that I can do to help you out. If you want, I can give you some information that might make the divorce go more smoothly.
Wait, you have something like that?
Yes, I do. I want to show you how serious I am about all of this. Would you give me a little bit of time?
You've got to be kidding me. How the hell did you find out about all the other women that I slept with? They're all messaging me that you are trying to sue them for breaking up our marriage. I really can't believe it. I thought that Mia was the only one that you cheated on me with. I never thought that there would be so many others. You almost got away with it all. That's why I'm asking you. How did you find out about all the others? I thought that I did such a good job keeping the rest of them a secret from you. Guess what? Mia was the one who told me all about it. She said that she had some information on you that might help out with the divorce. She showed me all the evidence. Now we are definitely getting divorced right this moment. What the hell? She is such a traitor. I guess she really is desperate because she has nowhere to go. I was really surprised when she shared all the evidence with me. Any feelings that I might have had toward you are completely gone now. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted the divorce, but now I am completely sure. I guess Mia really doesn't care about you anymore either. That can't be true. Thanks to Mia, I can file a lawsuit against all the women that you cheated on me with. We had a legal contract called a marriage license between us, and all those women tried to break it. I'm going to demand at least $20,000 from all of them. I'm also demanding that you pay child support for Amanda every month. You will also pay for her tuition once she gets to college. On top of that, I need you to pay for the living expenses for Mia. Wait, please hold on, Sarah. All the women that I slept with don't mean anything to me. None of it was serious. The only person that I really love from the bottom of my heart is you. Please don't leave me. I really don't want to lose you. I really want you to get lost as soon as possible. I'm so stupid for even considering getting back together with you. Don't be like that. Also, the person that you should be kicking out is Mia. Don't forgive her. She was the one that started flirting with me. I didn't really do anything wrong. In fact, it's all her fault. Don't get tricked by her like I did. She's very good at acting. I think we have some misunderstandings between us. I am never forgiving Mia for what she did to me. All I'm doing is getting a free house cleaner and babysitter. I'll see how it goes for a while, and if she seems incapable, I'm going to kick her out. What? You haven't forgiven her? Of course not. So then let me stay. Kick her out instead of me. Unfortunately for you, there is no point in letting you stay here. You're completely worthless. You're just a filthy cheat. I'll leave a pair of scissors outside with the rest of your stuff. Maybe you should just cut it off so that you can stop sleeping around. What did you just say? Well, I know you're not brave enough to do that either. Anyway, I'll be sending you the official documents on all the money that you will be paying from this day on. Well, I've got to go now. Goodbye. I ended up getting a lawyer to help out with everything, and we got divorced soon after. I managed to get Dan to pay me child support, Mia's living expenses, and future tuition for our daughter. The amount of money ended up being pretty big, and I heard that he is now in debt because of it. I don't feel any sympathy for him at all, though. I ended up letting Mia live at my place for 1 year as a house cleaner and babysitter. To my surprise, she has been fantastic so far. She is very efficient and good at all the housework, so I barely have to do anything at home. Although I feel a bit of resentment towards her, I am very happy that I got such a competent worker for free. Thanks to her hard work, I have a lot more free time to do whatever I want to do. I'm actually really enjoying my life right now as a single mother.